have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Longhorns hustle to the line and run the hurry up. And they pick up the first on the ground. He shreds the tackle.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
They'll try to add to the lead now for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First play. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense offensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The Golden Gophers will line up to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. Fair catch is made, but let's see what that flag was about. Got to make sure the guy's allowed to make the fair catch before you hit him. Very obvious call there. QB keeper all the way. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Wideout's now clustered. Dropping back. It's Manning. Running back grabs it on the screen. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns. They connect for 6.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Minnesota, Texas.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Tracy. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did. And then he slides down.
Oh, the pass rush gets off.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. And the Golden Gophers will try to keep this drive moving. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Tracy. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The Golden Gophers will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. This time, a completion. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 14, Minnesota 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. And the Golden Gophers looking to keep this drive rolling.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He's running out of time here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A loss of 1 yard on the play.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket. He finds some space. They bring him down. A solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here's the second down play. They'll run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example example, the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally tackled him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. If you're a defense, trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Dropping back. Catch made by the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the 1st time today. Pulls it in. It's Tracy.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The short completion to the tight end. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's looking. Now here he goes. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break.
Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
And Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, your best player has got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive battle. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into open space. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it'll be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Tracy. And will pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Back in motion now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up. A long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it again. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by his defense. What a fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Scanning the field. It's Manning. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Looking for 6. He's got it near the end zone. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play them so they want the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust? Looking deep down the right side. Wow, a 3rd hit tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but the pick has set up the offense at the 35.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Running out of time in the pocket, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
So here we go. We're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory.
Well, the defense catches a break here. They lost the tight end in coverage. That's a first.
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. The Golden Gophers are on the move here. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Looks left and finds his target there. They're able to get him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Texas 28, Minnesota 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Tracy. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, but it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Grinding away with their running game. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's third down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Longhorns offense is on the move now. On the ground, it's Tatum. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Design quarterback run. Breaks into the clear. Got the first down and still motoring. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Back to pass. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. Third down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this fourth down play.
They're 1 for 3 so far on fourth down attempts. Can they convert here? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Throws it to the right. And the fourth down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Longhorns will line up now. It's first and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the steps.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game. Man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character's about and how you're not giving up.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath for that drag route and picks up the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Tracy. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. And the Golden Gophers lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Caught. Completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete.
But this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
28, Minnesota 6.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with this onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Manning. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete, which... 6 seconds remaining to play.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.